What's going on, guys? It's Adam here, Culture Creatures, and we've got Derek here. We unfortunately saw a movie, TV show, technically, I guess, called Marvel's Inhumans at the theater. Yes, we spent money on that shit. So, God, I don't even know where to begin on this shit.
Yeah, me less.
So if you don't know, there's been a show called Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which has come off of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Great show.
I like it.
I like it too. I think a couple of the seasons are a little rough, but
the last one was pretty good.
Last one was good, but the last 2 seasons, they've built up this Inhumans. Never did they talk about the fucking moon. They didn't really lead into the Inhumans movie. It is what it is. Okay, whatever. If you've never read the comics, they have a leader who can't speak because literally if he speaks, it's like a sound wave coming out of him, and he will decimate everything. His name's Black Bolt. And then they got some other characters like Medusa.
Can I cut you off?
Yeah, cut me off.
Now, I've watched S.H.I.E.L.D. Now, they don't really... Now, I know you guys don't know, but technically ABC can't say mutants because it's
legally. Why is that?
Because it's a Fox property.
Fucking dead.
Even though this is all the same thing. Now the thing is that Inhuman, there is a there's a comic book for Inhumans because they're based off of mutants. The story is, they came down a long time ago, made this thing, put the DNA. Because they were already.
That's the only thing that connects the two, actually.
Yeah, so there's a difference between a mutant and an Inhuman. The mutants are part of what aliens years ago were trying to make them Inhumans. Make the perfect humans. That's what I call Inhumans. Mutants was actually a deformity that they messed up.
That was a DNA. Like when you were born, you had this.
Yeah.
This is more like a crystallized blood. Hey, when you get this in your system, you're crazy. It's like when you get cocaine and you sitting there whacked out, kind of the similar. Yeah,
but
go ahead.
I just find it funny because this is their way of using Inhumans instead of saying mutants. Because they technically can't, even in S.H.I.E.L.D., they are characters that are technically always been... I always thought Ghost Rider was a mutant.
Ghost Rider was never a mutant. Ghost Rider was a deity.
But, I mean, in our growing up, they would say he's a mutant.
Oh, he's a mutant, yeah. No,
because...
I mean, in all actuality, he's a deity.
Yeah,
he's a devil.
Yeah, but they would always say he's a mutant. But they don't say it, so just so y'all know, it's their way of getting around it. So this is why I think they threw it in Inhumans, because legally, they can't say mutants.
Right.
Only Fox can say mutants. That's why there's an X-Men new show coming out.
Oh, The Gifted?
The Gifted.
But they do mention the word X-Men because it's Fox.
It's
and
Fox.
They can say
and
mutants.
they say mutants a lot in the commercials.
Which I can't wait for The Gifted.
Yeah, they keep saying mutants.
Is that tonight?
I think it's Tuesday night.
Okay.
But just so you guys have a backstory, that's why you guys never really hear, like, mutants in it, because X-Men...
You do know, though, Marvel's talking to Fox, and they're trying to get rights back for X-Men, and...
So they can use it.
But did you know there's 3 Fox movies coming out next year? So you have, obviously, Deadpool 2.
Yeah.
Yay. But then you have 2 X-Men movies. X-Men New Class... not X-Men New Class. X-Men... New Mutants or something like that. And then they're actually, later in the year...
Don't know anything, right?
No, X-Men Dark Phoenix.
Oh. About time. I mean, they kind of hinted that already.
I loved her as Phoenix.
Phoenix? She's the perfect person.
My God.
Perfect person.
Game of Thrones, baby. Yes.
So
anyways, there's another character. Yeah, there's another character, Medusa. Which there's gonna be spoilers on this shit. So if you've never seen it, don't bother. Just listen to us, because it ain't worth spending the. Well, it was IMAX only, so you had to spend like $15 on the shit. There, Disney sitting there going, you know what? What's a good way to screw people? Let's tell them they could go see the first episode in the movies, but only make it IMAX.
Like I told them, it's not good and it's not bad. It just, yeah, it's just there. Like, you won't lose any sleep.
You know what really kills it for me? You have a main character, Medusa. Her main power is her hair.
Oh, and they just whack it off.
And you're going to sit there and take a big razor in the moon, because that's the shit they do apparently, is have razors in the moon like that. and you're going to shave her head bald. Well, she's fucking useless then.
You know what's another thing I never catch? Now, I know it's when we knew. These Inhumans are an advanced human race.
Yeah.
Their technology's light years behind us. When they shaved their head, they was an actual old razor.
That's what I said. Like,
yeah,
they're sitting
that's what I'm saying. Like,
going at it.
You're light years ahead of us. By now, there's not like
and
a
Schick
machine.
is still your number one person. Like, it's crazy.
Like we said, guys, it's
It's I don't know. It was It's better than what I thought it was. I thought it was ass. I thought it was horrible. God, it was bad.
It's a.
You know what makes it worse for me? It was on in the theaters.
Yes.
Like if I watched because it was 2 hours. If you watch those 2 episodes and I'm at home watching it, I think it's okay then. I think like, oh, let me give the series a try. Let me see what's going on with it. I feel better about it.
Yeah.
But I had to sit there, with 2 other people other than you and me?
Yeah.
And
pretty much.
And watch it. Not only spend money on it and overpriced for food, but I got to sit there and watch that on a big screen, and the special effects were non-existent. What's his name? That's the half man, half horse.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't know everybody's name. It
was okay. It was like remember in the beginning they do a couple of those big IMAX moments where he's like running through the water and stuff like that. It looked like home footage,
and we never saw it. We never saw it again.
Yeah,
I mean, there's a character we literally saw him for 2 seconds.
He'll be back in the series more than likely, but like, and that's the whole premise is so they send somebody down to Earth to look for more Inhumans because in S.H.I.E.L.D., Inhumans are starting to pop up. So that's also a connection. That's really it.
Go ahead.
Which I get, and then he gets shot and killed because Black Bolt's brother, again, Game of Thrones, Marvel and DC.
Magnus is his name?
Yeah, which is
Magnus.
Yeah, which is what's his name? Ramsey Bolton.
Yeah,
that little bastard who plays a very good little bastard because he's a little bastard
in this movie too.
So
in the show.
Yeah, he makes his brother seem like he makes the people look at his brother as if he ran off, doesn't care about them, that the whole royal family is gone, and that's not true at all. He's just flipped around again. Ramsey Bolton. That's what he does.
Well, we missed on one. The one thing he wants to get off. They're in the moon. They're on a dark side of the moon.
Well, he wants Medusa.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying they're on the dark side of the moon. Mm-hmm. There's a shield blocking it, so nobody knows that they're on the moon. He wants to go back on Earth and just take over Earth because they're better than humans. Unfortunately, he doesn't have powers yet.
He's human, technically.
In the comic book, he does get his powers.
No, I know.
He gets it. He gets it later on, but in the show, as of right now, he's just a regular human living with Inhuman. But he feels they should be on Earth. They should be the leader of Earth, not running away from Earth because all their food sources, everything's
depleting, and they mine right now. If you haven't had your powers, then you have to be in the mines, and they're sick of being in the mines, and they want to live and have a normal life and all that stuff, and that's what causes him to do this, and that's what causes him also to shave her head. He's like, be my queen. When we were younger, it was always us, and she's like, you're crazy, knock that shit off. And apparently this dude thought it was a good idea to cut her hair because she said no. Me, a little childish. I mean, just get a new girl.
That's it. I mean, your sister.
I don't get. She said no too.
She was of age.
Yeah, I know, but she said no too.
Why he shave her head off?
He locked her up. And then you've got your.
There's a dog. There's a dog.
What's the dog's name?
That's the best part of the movie. The show. What's his name? I actually don't remember his name. He's the best part of it, but I don't remember his name. That's why I said it was
Grimlock.
Oh, there you go, Grimlock. But he's probably the best part.
But you don't see him that much. He's sleeping half of it.
Now, granted, the CGI that they use to use them probably costs a guap of money, so they're not gonna. I don't think they're going to use them too much.
Well, here's the thing. I actually, Kevin Smith and them on Fat Man on Batman. If you've never listened to that podcast, great podcast. I listen to it all the time.
Me too.
He was saying every time, or Mark Bernardin was saying every time her hair, every episode is $100,000 for that hair. So you think what max, and that's being generous. They have $1 million budget for special effects for the series, and it's only 6 episodes, 8 episodes, something like that.
Every
so
scene.
every episode that she's in is $100,000 because of her hair. So what are you sitting there doing? Going, let's do special effects for everything else, or you're going, let's spend $1 million on one person's head.
Shave it off.
I get it. I get why you shaved it off.
But
why, 20 minutes into the thing?
Yeah, but why start off if her powers, which is her hair? Why cut it off? Like, you might as well not do the show. Like, let's think about this. Like, let's
have her come in later. Do something.
But she's
main character. I know.
Main character of the show.
She's the queen. She's royal family. I get that. I just don't get.
Because let's get it straight.
And
she's
not
really
anything.
nothing without her hair. I mean, she could fight somewhat, but she has no other abilities.
And not for nothing, his GPS broken. Like, how is he teleporting them? The dog teleporting them back and forth, and he puts them in random ass places.
Right next to each other, like
you couldn't teleport them in the same damn place. Like she told you, bad dog. Like one ends up on a mountain.
But I'm sure they're gonna.
One ends up over here.
They're gonna have a reason.
One ends up. Oh yeah, I'm sure
they're
they
gonna
will.
have a reason why.
Yeah, no.
They're gonna have a reason why he separated them.
Yeah, no, I get it.
There's another character, is an Asian dude.
Well, originally in the comics, he's the fish species. Go ahead.
Well, no.
Yeah, that's the fish. That's the fish species.
Well, yeah. He's actually an human, but he's just super intelligent. He knows everything before. He knows how to plan out stuff.
He sees a scenario, like in the one.
Yeah.
It looks like he dies, but he's sitting there looking at the battle in his head before he does anything.
When fighting. And in the comics, he's supposed to be like...
Karnak.
Yeah, he's super good at fighting. They don't really hint that he's good at fighting. They just hint that he just knows how to think 4 or 5 steps ahead of everybody, which kind of confused me. I'm like, well, he's really supposed to be a good fighter, but he's not a good fighter because he just knows 5 steps ahead. So you don't think he's that good. And there's a lot of things they throw it off.
It's bad. Theater, bad. TV,
yeah,
I can deal with it. Because it's Marvel television. Let's be honest. The only Marvel does well is Netflix right now. And movies.
Well, no.
We'll get into that later. We'll get into it. We'll get into it later. I know where you're going with this. This is another episode, another time. Yes, Iron Fist sucks ass.
That's an understatement.
He killed Defenders. But that's my thought. Why do I gotta spend $15 to see 2 episodes? Good example. Star Trek just came out, right, with a new TV show. The first one just came on. CBS, if you download the app and do it on your phone, the second episode's sitting right there. You can watch it on your thing. Why can't you just do that?
Yeah, they messed up because it's not. I guess they were trying to sell the movie.
No, they tried
or sell the show.
They
sorry,
to get money.
But this is the thing. They didn't have to because if you watched what's the other show I was just talking about that they did?
What, Shield?
Shield. Last episode of Shield, they kind of hint that they're going to the moon, or they're going to another place, and it's basically just they're going to the moon. They hinted it, but they didn't really say what it is. And I know reading around, they're supposed to be like a Shield and Defenders.
Yeah.
Shield and Defender, like kind of thing going a crossover or whatever. If they just want to run that route and did an hour show, just said the people that watch Shield, like myself, just said, okay, we're gonna go over here and just put people here and drop them off, whatever. I think that would have sold more and just do put it in the theaters. And I'm like,
You want to know how much money this shit made? I literally was just looking up. That's why I was looking down.
Like the show? I mean the movie?
Inhumans the movie.
How much?
Worldwide, lifetime grosses, $2,852,000 or $2,852,282,
which is nothing.
Ass.
That's
so. And the funnier part,
that's basically they made $100.
And the funnier part, domestically, 1.5, foreign 1.3.
That's nothing.
You're literally 50-50.
And and
it's ass.
They probably used like $10 million just to do the promotion.
Oh, I mean, I probably could look that up, but it's just like I don't.
It's not good, guys. Like, I'm sure the show will probably be a lot better because I'm going to be. If you saw Shield, you probably wouldn't like it in the beginning.
Do you want to know?
But then you like it
eventually.
eventually.
You want to know it's ranked all time?
What?
Like all genre, all time domestic ranked, 6,914th in movies or things that have been in theater. I think the Chris Brown documentary did better, probably.
No. That's what I need to know. This is what I really need.
Yeah.
All right?
We can be real.
I'm going to be real. I am a Dragon Ball Z fan. Fanatic, even. There was a movie they made, 2009, I would say, called Dragon Ball Z Crap. This movie was probably the worst movie I've ever seen in my entire life.
Is it worse than this, though? Because I know what movie you're talking about.
Is it worse than that?
Is it worse than Inhumans?
Dragon Ball Z movie?
Yeah.
Was it worse? Yes, by far. Yes. Now, man, the Dragon Ball Z movie is a 2-hour movie. This show is... This is bad. Don't get me wrong, this is bad. But there's potential for it.
Yeah, you know what the potential is? I don't have to go back to the theater and spend money on it.
That's it. Dragon Ball Z movie was a movie that I literally seen people walk out, and I'm not joking, I'm not like exaggerating. I literally saw 6 people walk out the theaters and said, this shit is crap. I stuck around because I'm just a fanatic, so I watched it. Worst movie I've ever seen in my life. No. Worst movie I paid to go see in my life.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't know if it's the worst movie I've ever seen, because I've seen a lot of crappy movies, but this is the worst movie I paid to go see. So, this is on a list because this is crap. I don't know why they did it. Me and you like idiots.
First of all, let's make this clear.
We're comic book fans, so we're going to see mostly everything that comes out that's comic book.
And his ass called me and told me we're going, so I had no say in this.
I did.
But I wanted to see it anyways. But I was going to like go see a movie I wanted to see and then sneak into that shit. Probably would have been a better idea.
Out of that $2 million, we gave him a percentage of it.
So 1 to 10.
It's a 1.
1?
It's a 1.
All right.
I'm not even giving it a 2. I'm giving it a 1. I'll give it a 1.5 because it's potential.
I'm gonna give it here. I'm gonna give it a 4.
I can't even do that.
Here's why I'm giving it a 4.
I can't do it.
For the reasoning I said, if it wasn't in the theater and I had to pay all that money to go see it, and I watched it on TV, I'd have been okay with it.
This is the problem. We're rating the movie as a movie. So I'm rating it as a movie.
Okay, that's fine.
If you're going to rate it as a TV show,
there's a 1.
Different story.
There's a 1.
I'll give it a 5. We're rating it as a movie. I'm rating it as a 1.
All right.
Because 0.5 because it's a movie.
So just what you saw minus where it was.
1.5.
No, minus where you saw it. So not in the theater, whatever. Just what you saw. The product that you were given.
I'll give it a 5.
I'm a 4 because acting was okay. Fight scenes were okay. It was okay. If it can go better, just like American Assassin we talked about.
You want now? Check this out. If me and you didn't know the backstory of this, what would you rate it? The fact that we know the backstory of them and what it's going to be or where they want to go or whatever, we know that whole direction. If you're a non-comic book fan, you don't know nothing.
If
about
I just
the
go
show,
see this to have fun,
let's say you say,
"Hey, this looks good. Let's go see it."
Inhuman. You would not say it's a 5 or a 4. I'd say right now I would say it was a 1. You would.
I didn't have fun watching it.
We know what they're trying to do. We know what they're setting up to be. But if you didn't know, you would just say it's not a good thing.
Yeah, I'd probably go
You have
with
to
1.
take we know some of the stories about it. That's why.
I don't not recommend people seeing it. I just don't recommend seeing it in theater. Obviously, you can't see it in theater. You can't see it in theater now, obviously, because it's out. It was only out for so long. And I don't think the series even starts till mid-October or something.
I've heard that they think, I don't know if it's true, I just saw it not that long ago, they might not even release it. They're trying to push it back because there's no official date of when they're releasing it. It says November, I think it says. But I don't think they're going to release it because it's not doing good.
Well, I mean, look at what you did. Look at the platform you put it on. I'm not going to... So, they just redid Spider-Man animated, right? They just brought it back again. In there, Flash Gordon goes to Stark Tech with Volcano, like baking soda, vinegar, whole nine. That's what he brings there. But everyone else got crazy ass shit. That's what Inhumans is to the movies to me. Like, it works. It's a science fair
potential,
but it ain't shit.
No, and it.
But do I think they need to scrap it? No.
The only reason why I'm saying it because it's some of the people I know that does Shield is doing this show.
But look at their track record. That was the sad part.
But Shield did start off slow. Then it got momentum. Then it died off
again.
And then it picked up momentum.
But why is the only reason it picked up momentum?
Because they bought Ghost Rider out.
Thank you.
They had to do something.
But as soon as
they
Ghost
spent
Rider,
a lot of money on
they
it.
did, but as soon as they went away from Ghost Rider, what happened? Ratings dropped. Ghost Rider comes back, ratings go up. Look at Agent Carter. First season, great. Fell off a little bit at the end. Second season, all over the fucking place and gets canceled.
I stopped watching it because I felt I didn't know where to go.
It literally is like looking at a Van Gogh. You're like, wait, what?
But there is
going
something
on?
now. I don't know. This is still on the Marvel part, right? Have you seen Legacy? I mean, Legend. Sorry.
Yeah.
Loved it. Thought it was the best thing I've seen on TV. Probably this year, because it did start off weird.
Yeah.
Like him in the room, and it was super weird. But after those 3 episodes, it went forward, and I hope they bring it back, but it's very good. Now those 3 episodes is weird because you don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
You're like, is it a dream? Is this guy?
I still stand by my comment of the only thing Marvel does good right now is Netflix.
You don't like Legend?
It's okay.
Are you no? I give that show a 10. A 10.
It's okay.
It's that intellectually, I think it's great. I don't think it's over the top. I think it's beyond good.
Better than Daredevil.
Better than Daredevil. You know what Daredevil's good? You know why it's good? I'll tell you why. I'll tell you exactly why it's good. Not even Daredevil.
Because he doesn't sit there crying every 25 minutes and he's Daredevil.
It's not Daredevil. 2 things that make Daredevil good.
Froggy.
No. Nope.
I just want to say Froggy.
Nope. The fight scene in the hallway, in the stairs.
Yeah. But I mean, they all have that every year.
Hold on. The fight scene, that's it. The stairwell in the heart. And when they brought Punisher. If
that's
they
Daredevil too.
Doesn't matter.
Well, they bring Elektra and him. Elektra, here's my issue. Here's my issue with that. And I know we're on Inhumans and we're kind of sidetracked here.
Still Marvel.
Yeah. Those two counter out for me. Because she's such a shit wash, Elektra, as a character. And his intensity and how great he was, wash it out for me. So then I can't look at any of it. I got to look at Daredevil in a whole.
But, like I said, the fight scenes, listen, out of all of them, Daredevil is the top of the
Actually, you did see what just happened, right?
What?
Do you know now when they say, hey, have you watched Luke Cage? You go, oh, you mean the Emmy Award-winning Luke Cage? They won an Emmy for fight scenes. The Academy Award, the Emmys that just happened, they won Emmy for fight scenes.
I like Luke Cage, don't get me wrong. I thought it was good, too. It was some spots are over the top.
Wait,
but
you like Luke Cage?
It was good. It was good. Listen, we all know it's better than the other one. Hey, let's
look, we can do a whole thing.
Let's keep that on topic. It's better than the other one.
We can do a whole thing.
Now, fight scene, it's not better. It's not better than Daredevil.
In Marvel Universe, then going back to Inhumans, what are you watching on the movie screen if they put it on there? You going to see Inhumans, or are you going to see Iron Fist that literally uses Iron Fist like 3 times?
Oh, Inhumans, because I'm seeing 5 different characters.
But you really don't
I'm going to see 5 different characters. One of those characters is going to catch my eye. I can tell you right now, Danny Rant is not going to catch my eye. Right? Now, if they going to put Danny Rant and a younger Jet Li or something like that, or Beck or somebody do like that, yes. Danny Rant. I don't know the guy's name. I'm sorry. He'll always be Danny Rant to me. I know he was in Game of Thrones, and he was, the homosexual dude. Don't care for him. He's a bad actor.
He was a bad actor in Game of Thrones?
No, he was a bad actor.
He's a bad actor in this.
For the part that he was playing in Game of Thrones, he was.
Yeah, I get it. You just had to be one certain thing. I get that.
He really. I mean,
technically,
not to be mean.
Technically,
not to be mean. I'm not gay or anything like that, but didn't really play the part too well either. But for what he had to be, it's okay. You really didn't have any lines anyway. He just had, I mean,
the best part of Iron Fist for me was the girl.
Yeah, she's in Iron Fist. Yeah, I would rather have her be Iron Fist.
We went off.
Do you want to talk about it? I really want to talk.
We literally went off rail on that one.
Inhumans not good. If you guys want
Yeah,
to see
don't see it. Wait until it comes out. If it comes out, if not,
because I don't know if they are coming out.
Cody it.
They really haven't said if they are. I haven't seen an official date. Maybe there is that. Maybe there is a date. I don't know. I just heard the other day they still maybe. Don't know what official date. But if they do,
they have it. It's done. Whether they're going to do it or not is another thing.
Most likely going to watch it because I don't like seeing something and not finishing it through. At least the first season.
Yeah.
If they have to have a second season,
debatable.
No.
All right. So since we've gone off the rail here, we'll make this a little bit of a Marvel thing. So now, Netflix. They just brought out Defenders not too long ago. I've watched all of it. You watched all of it.
Binge watched it.
Now here's my thing. It took me. When did Iron Fist come out? What? February? January?
February, March. Yeah, around that time.
Do you know Netflix said they're going to make another one because when people downloaded it, it crashed the server? How many people crashed your server? 5? Like, what was it? Like, I don't get... Give me a number. Tell me a number, and I'll feel better about it. It took me from when it came out to literally last month to finish it. Actually, like, sit there and be like, okay, let me do this.
I know why. If it did, I don't want to say it didn't or didn't. It crashed because everybody wanted to know why was it so bad.
But that was no first day when it first came out. Here's what I think happened. Luke Cage, first one that crashed the server.
Yeah,
rightfully so. Fantastic. In order, I've got both Daredevils, Luke Cage,
Jessica
Jones, and then like very, very, very big gap, Iron Fist, and somewhere in between there is Defenders for me. Somewhere in there's for me.
I'll tell you my order. Go ahead.
I think because Luke Cage did so freaking well, hype machine. Everyone was like, "Oh my god, this is the best thing ever! Marvel's finally got it!" And everyone went and watched that Iron Fist. And about 3 episodes in, everyone said, "Fuck you! What the hell happened?"
That's my point. I think they did. Then when people were saying I think your point is right. And then when people said this is horrible,
what is it, like the William Hung effect, where it's like it's so bad, let's make a CD and then it sells?
Kind of like, why is it so bad?
There's a numerous amount of reasons why it fucking sucks.
It doesn't say how long if you watch the whole series, just that you watch that episode. So you need to know why. Now, I think the thing is horrible. I don't find...
Do you have to watch it, though? I mean, you have to watch it.
You have to watch it. You have no choice. You have to finish... I sat through a hard time. Now, I'm a gym rat. The best way to watch...
Really?
Why I watched it, honestly, so quickly, because I went to the gym every morning, and that's how I watched it. So, the hours that I'm on the treadmill or whatever, that's how I watch the show, honestly. Now, if you ask me if I sat home and was sitting through it, I fought through maybe the last 2 episodes, 3 episodes. That's when I watched it at home.
I fought through the last 6.
It sucks until... How many episodes? 9, right?
Yeah.
9, right? Still the 6 episodes. That's probably got a little bit better. Now...
it's bad.
Danny Rant, the guy that plays Danny Rant, is horrible. I'm speaking because I took Mr. Mark. I took Taekwondo from 8 till 14.
You didn't cry that you were black belt the whole time?
Funny. So I love martial arts. I understand he's not a martial arts person. I understand they rushed it.
Oh, we're gonna get to that.
They rushed it. But this is my thing. Luke Cage, big guy, really didn't have to show much. They probably didn't even use a stuntman, honestly. They probably just could have used because he's not really fighting that hard. Daredevil, the guy that played him, here and there you'll see some parts where they did a good job by covering up his face.
Yeah.
So this is the reason why you wear a mask for these characters so they can fight and you can tell the difference if it's a stuntman or not. The guy that played, you could tell he fought somewhat, especially like the second, the second season.
Yeah,
you could tell he was getting better, and they were showing his face a lot more. Okay,
as you progress, fine.
Jessica Jones doesn't fight.
Again,
she
throws
people around.
You got 2 Luke Cages.
She throws people around. Now the 2 people we can sit to Luke Cage in Daredevil, or 3, and
This bitch.
the guy, he was supposed to be, in Marvel Universe, one of the best fighters, period. Like, and the best fighters, period. Without him going golden, he's still a good fighter.
In Defenders, how is Daredevil a better fighter? But this bitch is like, oh, I'm the Iron Fist. I'm gonna save everybody. I'm gonna just.
He literally whooped his ass.
Remember what it's like? You slap somebody, and then you go, oh, I don't hit women. You know, you ever hear that quote where it's, I don't punch women, and you open hand slapped him? That's literally what I would have done to him. I don't get. You can't. It was horrible.
But the thing is,
it needs to change.
Marvel. They're saying they rushed it. You know, he didn't have the proper training. My thing is, why didn't you just put a mask on him? He wears a mask.
And you know the funny thing is, they've come right out and said it. They don't know if they'll ever do the costume.
That is never going to be good. You can't have this guy who you already have him as the Iron Fist, so you can't go backwards. But if you're not going to do it, why not wear a mask? It would make it so much better because you would have the actual Stepman fighting. You not putting a mask on this dude is making it worse.
Yeah.
So why not go to Daredevil fight? Because everybody who's seen this will say Daredevil will say he's the best fighter in the show. And yes, Daredevil is a better fighter, like overall, like everybody would say, but they just did a poor job of executing like Iron Fist and throughout the whole show and the Defender. I am the immortal Iron Fist.
Nobody cares.
What the hell does that mean? I mean, let's
you
be
use
real.
it. You use it like 4 times within both shows.
Yeah, so we're gonna break down that show. The reason
He
why,
loses it.
The reason why I can't stand it because every time he kept on saying, "I'm the immortal Iron Fist." Nobody knows what that is unless you're from Kumla or Kumla, whoever. Nobody knows. Kumla. Nobody knows that. So stop saying you're the immortal Iron Fist. Now you're gonna have people saying, "Well, he doesn't know. He's been gone for years." But he knows that he's not from this realm. He's from another realm. So why keep saying that? The show went the way that you kept on saying it so much that you're trying to be in. He's immortal. He's immortal Iron Fist. He's immortal Iron Fist.
Somebody asked me about it.
Instead of you just showing us, you say it, and when you do show us, you look like crap.
Somebody asked me about Defenders and Iron Fist and kind of the whole thing and everything, and asked me about what I thought about it. Literally, and I think you'll agree with me, Danny Rand, his character is literally Groot. Because Groot, what does Groot always say? I'm Groot. What does he always say? I'm the immortal Iron Fist.
And we have no
That's all he does. Like, I know what it means, I get it, and a lot of people kind of get it because they still tell the backstory, but he's supposed to be this badass. Badass what? Like, the acting's bad, story's okay, everyone around him is fine. I like the
everybody.
Everything's fine.
Everybody.
It's just you. It is just you.
It's a shame that there's an old 80-year-old woman that when she is doing her little, even though it's all arm movement, she looks better than that actor.
I agree.
She only has a little bit of this and that, but you can see this Asian woman fighting better than a 20-year-old
Even
man.
his big scene when him and I forget the other guy that came from Kung Lao. When they have the big battle scene at the facility. At the facility.
Yeah, whatever.
No, remember when he gets taken and regenerates him, and one of the deities shows him how to do it and stuff. So one of the fingers shows him how to create it. Yeah. So when they're at that facility, that big fight scene, even that looked ass to me.
It did.
Every one of them have a big fight scene.
The drunk dude, the drunken monkey guy,
badass. I love that drunken monkey nonsense.
And I'm like, there's no Jackie Chan thing. And there's no reason why first of all, he should never got defeated. I'm like, how?
Why is he gotta cry though? Like every time.
I couldn't. I really couldn't get it, and it's so sad because Danny Rand. If you got, this is supposed to be Batman and Iron Man, a rich man, or even our Green Arrow, a rich guy who's trying to be a hero. But all the people I just said, Green Arrow, Iron Man, and Batman, you know what they don't have? Powers. He actually has powers,
He don't know how to use it.
He doesn't know how to use it.
Because he left early to come back for the family and all that stuff and everything, and didn't finish his training. Now he goes back at the end of the season, and what happens? It's gone. Oh, leads into Defenders, them going to New York finally and looking for it. Now here's the other thing that kind of gets me a little bit. Defenders, there's no fucking reason they all get together. Like if Dawson, what's her character's name in the show?
Which one? Oh,
I forget her name. Anyways,
the nurse.
If she gets killed, there's a reason for all of them to get together. Like, oh, you know her, I know her. Like, literally, she's the only reason they all get together. And
truthfully,
none of them give a shit.
And another thing that got me annoyed, they were after him.
Yeah.
And yet they told him, if they catch you, the world will... Oh, not the world, but stuff will happen.
Yeah. Badass, there's a dragon underneath
That's
Manhattan.
Cool. That's cool.
Dope. I'm all right with that.
But they're after you. You got 3 guys. One can't be hurt. One is strong as shit. Other one fights better than you. And they literally telling you, we can't, but yet you're still trying to get, and then you do get captured. I just couldn't get the storyline. Everybody else, I guess it was cool when you saw them together. But honestly, I know they were trying to build up the whole thing with Iron Fist and Luke Cage. Because in the comic book, they run Heroes for Hire.
Yeah.
So I understand that part of it.
Like Jessica goes back into business and everything else.
At the same time, you guys really don't make any sense because this is where it all gets messed up. Even the comic book. He doesn't need to work.
No.
He's a billionaire. He's a billionaire.
Yeah.
Why do you have to give Hero for Hire? Yeah. Luke Cage, I understand he needs to work. That's why they kept saying, what are you going to do for a job? I get it. It's cool.
First off,
understand it.
Beginning of that, when he gets back, funny as hell.
When
Luke Cage is out of jail and he gets home and then she's just like there and that's there and then they turn to Jessica Jones and they come back, tables broke, shit's everywhere. I was dying. Love her though.
Yes.
Rosario Dawson?
Yes.
Love her. Actually, there's a rumor going on she might be in a Star Wars movie possibly.
Well,
but
that's the thing. She's going to end up getting, she becomes, I forgot her character name. She becomes a superhero, basically. I like how they did everything when the girl cuts off her arm.
Well, they've already... I posted that, and everyone's seen it, hopefully. If not, go to Instagram and stuff. I posted, they already put that out with a robotic arm.
Yeah.
They put that out.
Where are they going to get it from? That's the question.
It's all Stark. We all know that.
Yeah, we all know it's Stark, but are they going to throw it in there?
Well, yes, because remember...
I know in the background they had Stark on the thing.
Yeah, but what's his name? Who was it? Danny. Danny says, I got powerful friends. I know somebody that could help you out with that, I believe, if I remember correctly.
Can he help him with Mr. Martial Arts?
He can't help himself. But he couldn't do Kung Fu out of a wet paper bag.
This is the one knock Marvel has.
You know who does better Kung Fu than he does?
Who?
A cartoon, Kung Fu Panda.
Younger generation have no idea who that guy is. They have no idea who Kung Fu Panda is.
Yo, Kung Fu Panda, animated, was better.
It's horrible, guys. I don't know.
What do we give the Marvel Universe right now for Netflix? I mean, 1 to 10.
1 to 10.
Collectively, all the way through with story and everything.
Listen, they're literally out of 8. They're there. But
now, 10 might happen.
Because
what's the next one coming out?
What did it do?
Punisher.
Yeah, Punisher.
With John Bententhal.
The perfect actor to do it.
First of all, have you seen the trailer for it?
Yeah, I saw it. It's a perfect...
Oh my God.
Everything... everything he touches, I think is...
And for everyone that doesn't know, I'm sure you know, I'm 100% also know, Marvel announced not too long ago that War Machine is being taken over in the comics by the Punisher. Punisher will be our War Machine now. And they've come out with the thing. It's got the skull in front, skull on the mask, and it's blacked out now. I can't wait. First comic comes out, I got that.
Get it.
That would be dope because there's a lot of talk about whether they're ever going to have Defenders in the Marvel Universe through movies. Marvel says yes. I don't know how it's going to correlate because look at DC. They have all these TV shows. Flash, for example. Flash has gone through 4 directors for that movie and a different Flash. He does great, and the director does Flash does great.
Why wouldn't they just... I always thought...
Put them in.
Let's put them in.
Put them in.
I guess.
Why do I need 4 different characters for 4 different people? That's literally at the same time. Like Batman, you do different Batmans because there's different things, different times, stuff like that. Fine.
I feel they don't do that stuff because they don't want to have the series and the movie. But put it this way, nobody's ever done it. Why can't you be the first one to do it?
Marvel's going to be the first one to do it.
I'm sorry,
Disney.
Well, if you're going to use your series, why not? I know you guys. They don't. There's been a show that went to a movie, but
like Inhumans. Look at Inhumans, TV adaptation a comic book adaptation to TV. Rather than putting TV first, they go to the movies and only do $2 million. Granted, it was limited production; it wasn't out for long, but it was ass. So, how are you going to take something not low budget? I don't want to say low budget, and some of it is good, like we said, Daredevil, Luke Cage, stuff like Jessica Jones, stuff like that. But how are you going to take Defenders? Put them in with something that big. How is that going to work?
Because, let's be real. Luke Cage is a big guy. He's always going to be known as that now. Daredevil, the guy that plays Daredevil.
You mean he's not going to be known as Will Smith's father anymore?
Yeah, people forget that.
Men in Black 3?
Men in Black. He actually had hair, but people don't realize it. But anyway,
he had a curl, man.
Yeah. He wasn't as big there.
No, he had a big ass smile though still.
Yeah. But those characters for Marvel should go to Marvel movies because it's a Marvel production. Mm-hmm. So stick with that. Even if, you know what, they don't even have to put them in a movie. It could be a little scene, like
Offenders or Avengers Assemble. Everyone's there. They're there. Hey, we need you guys to go do this.
They're on the street or something.
What? Oh my God! What if they did like Avengers Assemble? Everyone's here. Like everyone's all together for Infinity War, and they're like, hey, we need you guys to do this. And then the next series is them doing this in Netflix.
That's it.
Do that. Or like do a little bit of a battle, and then, hey, we need you guys to do this. Take care of this.
It would work so much better.
Yeah.
Just because then you're putting these guys, money-wise, they'll probably say like they're going to have to charge more. Yeah. But it would bring that crowd that's not really into Netflix.
That's the thing. You're bringing the Netflix crowd to the movies and the movies to the Netflix.
That's all you got to do.
And it's not like Marvel doesn't have a fan base or Netflix doesn't have a fan base.
It's the same company, so you're not paying.
Well,
it's still Marvel. Even though it's Netflix, it's still Marvel. Netflix can't get without Marvel. It goes hand in hand.
Well, here's the other thing. Don't forget, which is interesting. I haven't read it or not yet. 2019, everything Disney's gone.
Yeah, they have their own little app.
They have their own app. What are they doing with these then?
They can't. It's going to be a Netflix property.
That's what I thought, because they're
Netflix still show contract. They're still going to show it, but it's still Netflix.
But that's the only thing is Marvel, because originally they said we're just taking Disney movies, and then they were keeping Star Wars. And
they're still taking this is a Netflix.
But they're taking everything. Actually, it's in Europe now. The app is in Europe.
They're taking
Disney on Demand or something.
They're taking all the Disney stuff.
Everything. Star Wars, X-Men. I'm sorry, Star Wars, Marvel, and Disney. They're taking everything except for this Netflix originals.
Marvin, why did she do it?
I bet you watch them try to take that.
Eventually. Mm-hmm. I think eventually.
When the contract's up, yeah, they will.
I mean, my personal opinion, I think Netflix,
Disney on Demand?
Disney's going to buy Netflix. It's going to happen.
At some point. Disney just collects.
They're just going to buy it.
Just collect. It's crazy.
They don't, I mean, technically, they monopolize everything. There's nothing that they can't get. So, why not?
Boy, this turned into a big rant about Marvel.
And
out of all of this, know what we got? Fuck you, Danny Rant, and fuck you, Disney.
Well, I can't say Danny Rant. We have to find a name of the guy, and unfortunately, he's going to be known as Danny Rant.
I get it,
but he's never going to be able to act.
He can't act now.
Let's say he's not
going to get any better.
He's not going to get any better.
He's not going to get any better.
They could have found you know what would have been
Finn Jones.
Yeah, there it is. You know what would have been good?
If he never got it?
No. If they could have done it, but I know they could. If they got the guy, because he actually does train, the guy that plays Arrow.
Oh, Stefan.
Yeah, he actually does train. Yeah. If they got him, because when he goes, he does have curly.
He was busy. He was busy playing Jesse James in freaking Ninja Turtles.
If they got him to do it, they couldn't do it because DC Marvel thing.
Yeah.
But he would have been 100 times better than what's his name?
Finn Jones.
I want to say something bad, but I'm gonna be nice. The actor not good. He just.
It was.
I'm trying to be nice without saying.
Ass. It was ass. Like look.
He's ass, but in the same sense, it's not his fault.
How is it not his fault?
He got rushed. He got rushed to do. He got rushed to play his part. Never had time to train. Never. It's not his fault. His acting, I can't speak for. I just thought his acting, but he doesn't. You only could whatever.
If you're ugly,
money could make you look a lot better. Just don't even say that. There's people that look horrible. I don't know how they bag.
I'm telling you, nothing's fixing this.
There's nothing.
He ain't gonna
now.
get any better.
He can work on his acting skills a little bit better.
They can stop. They can stop with that writing. They can stop with the I'm the immortal Iron Fist bullshit.
But that's not his fault. That's what I'm saying. That's the writer's fault. The writer should.
But
be
he
fighting.
can change the way he says it or act it better. Okay, fine. You know what? Not his fault. Director's fault.
Director's fault.
Director's
that's
fault.
Where that's where the blame should start. It should trickle down.
All right.
You can't get mad if they're paying him to say whatever. Because don't get me wrong, I like Luke Cage.
What's the director's name?
I like Luke Cage.
Yeah.
But there's some parts where I think not his acting ability.
Yeah.
There's some of the lines I'm like, you didn't really have to say that.
So
like you really went overboard with some of the stuff.
So
you
it's
said.
11 directors because obviously it's TV. It's a
Yeah.
TV thing. So I'm not going to go through all 11. But seriously, y'all need to change that shit. Next year, change that shit. Whoever the overall one direct producer is for it, knock this shit off. Don't make him such a whiny baby.
Well, before we go, you do know they're going to make him be Daredevil for a little bit, right? That's how it ended.
Well, remember, So here's my thought. Daredevil looks like
they're going right to the comic directly. That last scene is directly from the comic when he meets his mom and all that stuff. It's directly from the comic. Okay,
so that's there. Fine. He's in Kung Lao.
No.
Oh, not Kung Lao.
No, he's in Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah, he's in Hell's Kitchen. So I just see the way. So if you've never read the comic stuff like that, the way people are going to take it looks like he wakes up where the finger was.
No, but in the comic book, he does become Daredevil.
No, it's fine. Not Danny. I'm talking about Daredevil. Daredevil. Remember, he's laying in the bed, same bed that you saw
in the comic.
Him wake up. Thing. I know that, but stay with me on just a show.
You think he's in Kung Lao?
Yeah, it looks like he's not in Kung Lao. He's where the finger was, where Danny woke up from.
Okay.
What if he is taught? So say they go away from the comics.
And he becomes Immortal Iron Fist?
He becomes another Iron Fist.
The only problem...
I'm playing devil's advocate here.
The only problem with that...
I know it ain't happening.
No, the only problem with it, they can't because it's past... It can't be more than one Iron Fist.
That's what I'm saying. What if they kill him? Because he sucks.
Kill Danny Randolph? Yeah, but then who becomes Daredevil?
Get somebody new.
You can't. The point of Daredevil is because he's blind.
I know.
So,
look, I just hate him. I just hate him as Iron Fist. Okay, look, we're gonna end it with that. I hate Iron Fist, the whole series.
Yeah, I hate it.
It really ruined Defenders for me.
Can I say one more thing? I'm
yeah.
sorry. Are you gonna watch it if they come with another series?
I have to. Do I have to watch it immediately? No.
Either or, Marvel gets their money. Netflix get their money. I mean, we can.
Let's be honest. Who gets the money? Who gets the money?
Netflix.
It ain't Netflix. Disney gets their money like always.
Regardless how much we say,
yeah,
I'm going to watch it. You know why I'm going to watch it? Because it's a story and it's going to be, if it's done right, it's supposed to be add-on to something else. That's the problem. We can bitch and complain, but they're going to probably have another one out. And I'm going to watch it. I'm going to sit and fight through it.
There's a lot of bad stuff we got to fight through. Sometimes.
It's cool, but they're bringing back Kilgrave.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. That I'm okay with.
I'm not.
I know you're not. We'll talk about it some other day. I feel bad for these people now. So, this is Adam. We were done talking about Marvel, and it's Derek, and we'll see you guys later. All right, pieces.